The treacheries, the treacherous paths of the underground have certainly made themselves aware to all of you at this point. As you followed a possible werewolf past where you were attacked by the tendrils of some sea creature, deeper into the underground, you managed to, you met Jan the Yonitor. Can't forget him. Who seemed...
He was pretty great.
Quite out of his mind. More or less. Maybe been working down here a few too many years. As most who do. As these subterranean tunnels tend to trap things inside of them. And ultimately, stalking this person being led kind of by your monster hunter, of course, and then also the insights that Max had from initially running into them, you ultimately cornered the werewolf at some kind of underground river and did battle with her. And after taking her out, had to do battle with her again as she rose as a wolf, which, as Jensen warned, would be far worse than the first fight. But ultimately, you guys were able to succeed in defeating her. And using the clues that had been laid out before you, you managed to find a hidden tunnel entrance to where you believe this werewolf pack is residing in secret under the city. Unable to, or unwilling to take the time to figure out how naturally to get past it, ultimately, Maximilian sacrificed some of his last remaining aether to dispel the effect that was keeping the entrance tucked away, hidden, as well as protected. And we pick up as all of your party gathers up, the vines wilting away as their magic dies against the arcane unlocking. Kind of like these see-through blue tendrils of magic opening the passage ahead. Well, I think that did the trick.
Nowhere to go but forward. In fact, I don't know if this is true, but I heard it through some stories that if you consume the liver of a lycanthrope, of a shape changer, that you will be immune to some diseases and such for a time being. Now, I harvested some for a little research after we were done, but I'm very aware of what we're floating into right now, so please just eat this. And I'm going to give them each a piece of lycanthrope liver through the new feature that I bought, Monster Hunter feature. And you will, until we take a long rest, we will all be immune to diseases and conditions.
Everyone who eats it, I think he's just handing you like a burnt-in size piece of raw liver, by the way.
Can I eat it?
Yeah, I'd say because it's raw, you could benefit from this.
Okay. For sure.
If he has no problems with it, he'll just take it and eat.
Gain immunity to poisons and disease until your next long rest.
Sweet. I'm doubly immune to poisons and diseases now.
I can't eat it, but I'm already immune to poison and disease.
Max is just going to look at you. Could you perhaps put it over a fire for a bit first?
I think the one that can produce fire would be yourself.
I mean, he leans on his walking stick a little bit.
Hold your nose, Maximilian.
And then he'll consume it. Well, I don't feel better.
You're what? Watches them chew it up.
It's not as bad as I was expecting.
No, it's not.
Well, we can all agree I'm the one least suited for this task.
Not anywhere near as good as brains, though, you know. Next time you should harvest its brains and see if you can do something with that. That'd be good.
Not sure if that's how it works, but maybe we'll try next time for sure. Maybe we'll do it right now if we're lucky.
Yeah, you never know what benefits there are until you try it, right?
Yes, most definitely.
Well, I'm not going in first.
Yep. And I will eat my piece of liver and chew on it and dig it out of my teeth and then start pushing us through. We're still on the raft, right? Or is this a doorway?
No, this is a doorway. In fact,
Okay.
it's pretty tight. It looks like it's descending pretty rapidly at a pretty sharp angle down a set of like roughly carved stone steps. I think in this situation, I would need to get a marching order from you guys.
I assume I'm going first.
I'll follow you. Second.
I'll be right behind wherever Dare is, so that he can't get
I'll
grabbed
be
again.
in the middle.
Yeah, Max is going to be in the middle area too. All right. Descending.
I'll have my sword drawn.
Okay. Descending down into the earth, the air grows cooler, but also thicker, wrapping around you kind of like a damp, heavy cloak. The walls are rough, and the path is kind of unyielding in its descent downward, causing multiple of you to have to feel like you have to press the back of your heels into the stone, keep your backs upright and straight as you move ahead. It continues like this for a few hundred feet until it dumps out into a small room, claustrophobic with barely a 10-foot ceiling, 10-foot wall to wall, and going in either direction, and just a single resolute door standing ahead, locked tight, yet also pulsating and vibrating through its heavy wood with some kind of undeniable energy.
Can I switch to heat vision and see if I can pick up any signatures behind the door?
Sure. What's the range on that?
I think it's only one range band, so I have to walk right up to the door and see if anything's directly behind it.
Very briefly, at the edge of your vision, you notice like a heat signature. It looks like a humanoid running down a path.
I'll raise my hand to Jensen and point towards where I saw the signature without making any noise.
Yeah, I'll gesture to my eyes and where you were pointing, and not say anything either, and then just steal myself and continue.
You want to try to open the door?
You said there was
already an arrow.
Yes, I think I want to try and open the door.
When you reach for it and you turn the handle, you can hear this metallic clicking. It gets about halfway through what sounds like a click, and then it stops, kind of like the handle's jammed.
I'll look behind, and I'll try to catch the doctor's eye and say in the whisper, maybe a gentler hand.
I could give it a look.
I will flatten myself against the wall as best I can.
He backs up and explodes.
No, I mean, let him by.
Yeah.
One by one, right?
Yeah, it is. Well, it's pretty tight in this room.
Sorry, my beer belly.
Yeah.
You're rubbing against my beer belly a little bit.
I'll scooch through all the big guys to get to the door.
Wits coordination. This is against a target number of 10.
$15.
Good job. You pull out your toolkit and its various pieces from the leather pouch, and you start to work on the door. The rest of you are kind of watching as he takes apart part of the handle and he gets past into the lock area and almost dissects it like he's doing one of his surgeries. The door clicks and then swings open. You can see oil lanterns lighting about 60 feet down a hall and then it's got paths that cut to the left and the right. Where it ends there, as those paths cut away from each other into like a fork in the road, in the tunnels, you can see what looks like scrawled, deep gouged into the dirt and stone of the wall, the word Wolvir. Wulver.
Do I recognize that word?
Yeah, you've heard werewolf lycanthropes referred to as that before. Go ahead and make wits or wisdom and knowledge tests. Anybody who lays their eyes on this.
That was a 2.
Mine's an 8.
4.
So you recognize Wolvir. You've heard of a group of werewolves that worked with a larger group in this city. Sorry, Dari, you heard about this too, just because you have a family home in this city. But about a dozen years ago, there was a pretty large rebellion through the lower city, and it was led in part by a large contingent of naturalists who were against the increased use of technological devices that they believe are harming the environment, right? Or have the potential to harm the environment. And they called themselves the Wolvir Nationalists. And their goal was to overthrow the council leadership and the Lord Regents, so that Albion could move in a more naturalist direction. That rebellion was primarily stamped out. There were some rumors that amongst the Wolvir, who were kind of like a druid-like group in a lot of cases, or exhibited, those with magical abilities exhibited druid-like abilities. There were rumors that they were also working with lycanthropes.
Wolvir Nationalists. But didn't that, I'll catch the doctor's eye again, didn't that happen, 10, 15 years ago here? There's a little rebellion, right? Trying to take out the leadership of the city.
Yes, I thought it was dealt with though. Perhaps these were members.
These were members, maybe, but were definitely in some of their old hideouts, which explains a lot of the old weapons and shit we're finding down here.
Yes, I was just thinking, perhaps if some of this group had worked with those failed rebels, they knew about that weapon cache from the rebellion. It did seem aged.
Right. Maybe that's what they're trying to do here. Maybe these wolves got a weird sense of bringing the naturality to the city once again, but on their own and more by more magical means.
But I don't think this is the way to go about it. They are indiscriminately killing people.
Right. Well, I doubt that they can control it if it's a big pack by now. Alpha would have to be pretty powerful.
I mean, they gotta be controlling it, right? Because they're killing people when there's not a full moon. So this seems pretty intentional for some reason.
Oh, yes, I just mean the influence. The influence the Alpha must have must be airtight, as it were.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
There's not much. There is some reckless killing, but not more so than what would be. There's a pattern to it still, which makes me think about where, who might be leading them.
In a pack of wolves, do they usually follow the alpha implicitly? Do they not make any thoughts for themselves?
Would I know if there's literally a telepathic connection or anything like that?
It's It's probably, you mean between the alpha and the others?
Yeah, does the alpha so strong that there's actually a telepathic bond?
No.
Okay. I was saying, well, I don't think it can be like mind control, and he'll do that. But if their influences, if they're dominant enough and have put down any challenges, they might listen to pretty much anything, even if not out of fear.
I see.
They're people, but they're also animals, which makes the gray area of what we're doing
So in your
give
opinion,
me pause.
to try and help as many of them as possible, it would be
I'm getting electrified.
it would be deal with the alpha before anything else.
Right, the alpha's going to have much more influence over them than we could ever hope to have.
Well,
I don't think
I
the
still
alpha
want to.
probably can't be saved, but the others can.
I would still want to try and help as many as are willing to accept it.
You know what I was saying just now about that more of the gray area, Doctor? Your affliction. This is why, even with your affliction, I trust you.
Thank you, Jensen.
Steal yourselves.
So based upon the heat vision, the person you saw moving away probably moved left at the fork. And when you look left, Carr, as they're having this conversation, you can see what looks like flickering light and an opening to an arch that looks like it's leading to some kind of food hall or larger chamber. You feel like you hear like the clinking of glasses and like people like speaking and eating together.
I'll signal to the group. Point down. I can actually try to stealth up if you guys want.
He's like, I don't want any of you to come with me though, because you'll fuck it up.
Fair.
Go ahead and
You can get us a look.
make an agility coordination against a target number of 6.
Is it dark in here?
Which actually you just beat, so you're able to just stealth up to the door.
Okay.
As you move up to the door, it is fairly well lit in the actual eating hall. You can see what looks like about a dozen people, almost all of them men, brawny. They look like people that probably grew up on the street or below it in this case. And they have like a particularly, there's like a wildness about them. Like none of them are using utensils. A lot of them are bearing or wearing things that look like claws or teeth, necklaces, that kind of thing. They're like arguing with each other and having conversations.
There are 12 of them?
Yeah, there's like a dozen of them in here.
Okay. Shoot.
As you're observing them, you would see the oldest of them at the head of the table. He kind of shifts and he grabs his heavy mug and he pounds it against this long table and he says, "Now listen, all of you. I've been here the longest. I am one of the honored unbitten. Tonight the wolver meet en masse down below, past these unbitten halls, and Morloon speaks to them. He calls them to the pit as his plans begin to lay in motion. We are to wait to see how we would serve our masters. Well, most of us." And he turns and he looks to his left and to his right, to one of the females and then one of the males who are sitting on either side closest to him. "Adrian and Yara, tonight we drink our swill in your name. For at midnight, when the moon glows brightest, Morloon has chosen to make both of you wolves." And you hear them that are around the table start to pound the tankards. "Adrian, Yara, Adrian, Yara," and they start to celebrate this news.
Try to creep back to the group. There appears to be 12, and some induction ceremony.
What
You
kind
guys were
of
able to catch
induction
some
ceremony?
down the hall.
12 wolves.
Didn't I hear something about unbitten? Are they wolves? If they haven't been bit, will you be born a werewolf?
The one at the head of the table referred to himself as the oldest unbitten.
If they are unbitten, they are just people.
Yeah.
They did look quite feral, though.
That doesn't make them an animal.
You too?
They have been swept up. Promise something, perhaps?
Yes, there are. Maybe there was more to it. Did you say they were chosen by someone?
We didn't catch that, Ant.
Table.
Man, it's breaking up. It's not picking up your voice like at all. I don't know why.
Are you able to hear me now?
Yeah,
All right.
I get
Yeah.
it.
All right. I'm just going to drop the voice. The one at the end of the table appeared to be the leader.
But you said that they were chosen by someone. Or they said they were chosen by the wolves, the alpha, maybe?
Some other entity. And they would be bitten at midnight.
So
Can we
I'm
get a-
guessing none of these people are werewolves, but they all want to be.
At the very
Perhaps.
least, they serve them.
Matt, what time is it right now?
Like time of day.
Yeah,
It's pretty close.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close to midnight. You have a feeling that these tunnels are gonna start getting pretty active soon.
I don't know if there's
So-
much reasoning with them either.
It might be best to try and get to the wolves or round them up. If they are just
Avoid the red ones,
normal
stay away
people,
from the purple ones.
It's their
V,
way
they
to.
they
Most
probably
of
don't
the
pose much
people
threat to
avoid
you
the
at all.
balls.
Go there and kill them all.
Knocked up into the air.
No,
Well, not to
no.
kill them, but if we
Just
could
wanna drop down below
uh,
the orange orb.
Severely incapacitate them.
incapacitate them, round them up.
Okay, I'll start
What?
walking forward.
Wait. What if? Can we figure out a way to bar them in there so we don't even have to deal with them?
Well, I'm sure I
Do
could
we
place a
see
lock on the
another-
door, but they might
Do
have
we see
another way
another-
out.
Was there another door in their car?
There was a door on the far side that led another direction, and it looked like there was like a side door too that led somewhere. So there's definitely some chambers ahead of that chamber.
All right.
Past that chamber.
And we didn't see like any side passages.
Out
Headed
here
down
where
to
you
the
are
right.
now.
Yeah, on
Well,
our way down.
You haven't
after
really
the fort.
explored. You haven't really
You could
explored.
go the other direction.
Yeah, you haven't explored the other side of the fork, so you don't know what it leads to. You got
That's
to a
fair.
fork and you turned left at the fork and you found this door down that way. You can see, looking the other way, you can see the tunnel going right, eventually wrapping out of sight, like northwards. So you would need to head down that way to explore it a little bit.
Should we continue to scout?
I think these motherfuckers need to be knocked out too. And I'll sheath my sword and I'll kind of roll up my sleeves. I'll be like, I'll come with you. They ain't gonna touch me neither.
All right, as the two of you strut ahead of the group and walk in on the unbitten,
I look at the doctor. I'm like,
the oldest at the head of the table's eyes light up in surprise, and then he and everyone at the table stops their feast.
Well, hello there.
Trespassers, kill them for Marloon! and they all start to leap out of their seats at
More
you.
loon.
As that happens, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to call a short break here. All right. You. Where is Jensen?
I found Maximilian.
Was it Carr who went in here too?
I went in. Me and Jensen definitely
Yes,
both
we're
went
out
in.
the hall still. Okay.
Mhm.
They leap. They're going to get a couple of attacks. Let's start the round. Which both. We'll go ahead and make a defend test, each of you, as they rush in.
I use my reaction to hit him to attack instead of defend, except I'm gonna use a blunt end of my blade. I'm gonna pull it out really quick and like block his blade.
Yeah.
13 on the defense.
All right.
19.
Yeah, each of you managed to basically intercept these guys. You knocking this guy back away from you a little bit, and UV just spinning him around with his own momentum and throwing him up against this wall corner here. And they have gone. Who would like to go? The people in the hall can go as well. Technically, none of you have been seen yet.
Is this guy still conscious after he got thrown into the wall?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, then I'll just turn over to him and punch him in the face to knock him out.
As you look back at V, and you see him taking care of that guy, and you look down the table and kind of observe this room, Jensen, these guys are giving you very culty vibes.
Yeah, I figured.
What'd you
Sorry
get?
to interrupt your little meeting here.
I got a 3.
Yeah, he blocks that.
I'll take my second one. Uh, 17 on that one. Way better.
Yeah, that's a crit actually. Which would take him out. So he just crumples up against that wall.
Okay. How far is a range band on this map?
It is 6 inches.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go right up to over there behind those guys.
Alright, you're all done. Who's up next? Don't forget about momentum, everybody.
Yeah, let's keep trucking.
Otherwise, I'm going to take the momentum. So
Yeah, let's keep the momentum. Jensen, you want to take another attack on somebody, or?
Yeah, I can do that. I'll walk the next one. I'm gonna say, do you happen to be Adrian or Yara? I got a little snack for you, actually. And I'm gonna go up to him and I'm just gonna beat him with the end of my beat the one from his blade.
you would see recognition from both of the two at the end of the table as you're asking that.
Okay. You guys are probably terrible liars. I could tell right away. And I bring the blade up and smack the guy and coming up to in front of me.
Yeah, go and make an arrow.
What did you ask them, Jensen, that they recognized?
I asked them which one of them was Adrian and Yara, the two that were supposed to be sacrificed tonight. And I told them that they had recognition. I told them that I had a snack for them.
Weren't supposed to be sacrificed.
They're getting turned into werewolves tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I'm going to give them lycanthrope liver to try to make them immune to diseases.
Geez. Nice. All right.
Okay. What'd you get in your
Yeah, I haven't done it yet. $17.
Okay. Yeah, that's a crit.
Cool. Yeah, I brain this guy.
Brings him down.
Yeah. And then I'll keep moving up to the next guy and be like, would
you
you
can.
like to be in the way as well? And I'll say, I'm like, I have another attack, but I'm going to get up on him.
Yeah. All right, that is your turn. I am going to take the initiative. And both of these guys are going to move up on V. V, I need 2 defend tests from you as they pull basically steak knives off of the table and lunge with them at you.
Uh, 10 on the first one.
You just bat that guy's strike away.
And 6 on the second one.
Yep, you block that guy as well. That's their turns. Who would like to go?
Can I take a shot from the entryway here at the guy at the head of the table?
Yeah, you can. Move up into the entryway.
It's... Plus 16, 17, 18 to hit.
This is a normal hit. So how much damage did you do on a normal hit?
3.
Okay, you see the bolt sink into him and he starts bleeding through his vest as he starts trying to dive for cover underneath the long table.
I'm going to try to... Can I slink back into the darkness of the hall?
Okay, I'm going to go back here.
Yeah, I'm going to slink back there.
Okay. Alright, my turn. I got some more guys rushing V. So V, I need you to make a couple more defend tests.
I don't know why I put the defense die back down instead of keeping them in my tray.
You definitely should have kept them.
I should have.
For you.
4 on the first one.
Okay. I actually got a hit on you.
4 on the second one. These dice are rolling fucking great for me.
It's 2 hits that you absorb because of your feature. So, it doesn't seem like these guys, standard dudes, are able to hurt you. Alright, who's up? Would you like to go or would you like Max to go?
Can have Max go.
Okay.
I'm not going to be fighting, Spoiler.
You could start tying up unconscious people.
I have a marker for to show that I had my turn.
Yeah, you can grab them yourselves, actually. It's right here.
Okay, cool. I need to grab mine. I can't grab it.
You can't grab from there?
Mm-mm.
Actually, I can't grab from there either.
Why is that happening?
Thank you.
Oh wait, I can grab from there now. That was weird. It didn't let me do it the first couple of times I tried.
Yeah, try again. Yeah.
Okay. I can now, yeah.
Okay. So Max is going to step out. He has telekinesis active. He's going to lift some rocks and whip them around. And he's going to use the first. He's going to use the first one to strike the guy in front of. Sorry, my mouse is freaking out. Strike this guy and take him down for you. And then he's also going to clear this guy out from around you, because he's casting it at 2. Activating his power at a strength of 2. Okay, so that is his turn. He's going to duck into this other side over here. And then up next, going to be 2 more cultists who rush in on Jensen. This one, Jensen is going to attempt a contested athletics to try to tackle you to the ground. He's basically diving at you. He leaps at you off of his chair, attempting to just throw his weight, and you just kind of catch and deflect him to the side, bringing up the blade as the other guy comes in at you with his knife. Go ahead and roll another brawn defend for me, this time against a 9.
Just 7.
Okay. Yeah, he does strike you, but you manage to shrug off the attack.
I have.
Not able to get through your armor. Then... That's my turn. What would you like to do?
I think I would just peek around the corner and just look in and see how things are going. If those two in there need help at all. Otherwise, I'm just gonna stay put.
Okay. All right, Yara is going to move out. As she moves off of the step, she reaches down to a heavy, 3-foot long leather pouch, and she pulls out a spear. As she pulls the spear out, she's going to drop her gaze down the table towards you, Jensen, and she's going to... And I need you to make an agility to defend for me. She rolled a 16.
Can I use momentum to drop that to make that easy? Actually,
Use
no, it's
momentum to
agility.
roll twice.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Best was 13.
Oof, okay, that hits you. It's going to be 3 piercing damage.
Okay, I'll take 1 from that.
She pulls it, and she continues as she runs up to this ledge. And then as she does, she pulls another spear out of the pouch, and she's going to attack you one more time. She's going to use momentum on this one.
Is this the second round yet?
Nope.
Fuck.
This is her second attack, I think.
Yeah. Is it brawn defense or agility defense? Is she throwing it or is she
Throwing it. She got 15 on this one. No. 12. Another 1 damage to you as she sinks the second one of the short, stocky spears into you. Adrian pulls up what looks like a hatchet, and he leaps onto the table. He's going to run all the way across and land here, and he's going to move out towards this doorway to figure out who's attacking them. And then with the final turn, this guy is going to back up, and he's going to look at everyone, and he's going to say, "Fight. Defend these halls. I will let them know who's coming for us." And he's going to turn. He's going to run out this way.
Fuck.
I'll go after
Yeah, I
him.
was worried he was going to do that shit.
All right, top of the next round. Grab your token thing. Remember, drop them after your turn is done.
Yeah, if you want me to go after him, I have 5 movement. I'll need to swing past this guy here, but I can burn a one of my features so that I pass through his space without him triggering attack.
I
You guys
am
want me to go
all
first?
for you going to stop
Okay.
that guy.
R
Do
goes
whatever you
past
need to do,
this guy,
Yeah.
and he hits the table, and he just runs along, ding, 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 across the top of the table. What's the range for this? I have
So you can go 30.
30. Oh, I can get all the way here, and then I'll shoot an arrow at him.
Yeah, sure. He's a little bit farther down the hall than that, just so you know, by the time.
Okay, yeah, but I can still see him though.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
still see him. He's getting
All right.
ready to turn a corner.
That is 16, 17, 18 to hit.
That is a crit. How much damage on a crit?
6.
6. He turns slowly, the light leaving his gray-blue eyes as the bolt's sticking out of his chest, and he sinks to the ground.
You will not be telling anyone about us. And then I'll just turn around and look at the rest of the people here. Now, I'm assuming this chick's going to be throwing stuff at me in a minute.
Entirely possible.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right, don't forget your turn token. And now it is my turn. I'm going to go a couple characters. First, I'm going to go with Yara. And yeah, she's going to grab another spear from her pouch. And she's going to spend a momentum to make this easy. And she's going to throw a spear at you. There, Car. This is against your agility defend.
That is a 19.
Yep, you dodge it. She's going to throw one more at you. She's going to use momentum on this one, too.
This one's 22.
That's a crit. You not only do you dodge it, but you catch the spear out of the air, and you like wheel around with it in your offhand.
All right. I'll be taking this.
All right. I'm also going to go with one of these guys that's on you, V. And now that he knows that his knife doesn't seem to actually harm you, he's instead going to reach out and attempt to grapple you. Which is going to be difficult for him.
I was gonna say I can't recommend that for him, but
you know he's got to do what he can.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm rolling the wrong dice. They're now attack rolls. Forgot about that. Fuck, these dice are rolling like shit. I need to go pull out real ones.
You can do
9.
9 passes. You manage to shove him off of you without getting grappled. All right, who's up?
You mind if I go and try and
Go for it.
incapacitate this chick? All right, yeah. And I'm gonna with my offhand, one of them out, and then break the other one off. Like maybe use my task. I don't know if that's not a specific thing, but would it take my task, my deed to like?
You're not being grappled right now.
Okay.
They failed to grapple you, but you would be running through them, so they would get some free attacks on you if they chose to take them.
Oh no, I'm going after the chick, the one that attacked.
She's way over here.
Oh shit!
You got 2 guys on you right now. She's throwing spears from like pretty far away.
What about that guy with a hatchet?
He's over here. He looks like he's chasing down one of them 2 on the back line.
Yeah, neither one of the people none of the people at the head of the table came after us.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll just
here with you.
They are trapped in here with us.
Yeah. Can I try to take these 2 guys' head, like drop the sword, the 2 spears, and that I pull out, and then try to grab the 2 guys' heads and try to smash them together? Can I do that in a deed?
Yeah, it's an unarmed attack, but
Okay.
That's my move.
So you wouldn't get any of your weapon craft bonuses, but you could definitely try to grab one and like slam him into another one if you want.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So that's a contested athletics.
Okay.
Or, I'm sorry, it's an attack defend now. We changed that.
That's an attack defense.
Yeah, so it'd be a brawn attack without your weapon craft bonus. Oh my gosh. I rolled pretty poorly. Pretty poorly.
$20?
Yeah, that was almost a double crit. So I'm gonna say you grab both these guys by the head and you slam them together.
Knock them both out, unconscious?
Yeah.
Bam. I'll pick up my blade and I'll start forward towards the guy with the... I'll start back towards the guy with the hatchet.
Okay.
That's going after our back line.
I mean, you can get up on him.
Yeah, I don't have any attacks, but I will get up on him. Like, no, come back here. I'm who you want. Come here. And I'll shove him when I get there. Just...
All right, I'm going to take the initiative. And... one moment. Okay, I'm going to use this guy with the hatchet. He's going to swing around on you now that you're on him, and he's going to make a couple attacks against you. These are melee weapon attacks.
I'm going to use my reaction to stop the first one with an attack instead.
Okay. You got a 14. Oof.
28.
Yeah, that's a crit. What's your attack damage?
It only does 1 for this reaction attack, so it would
it's
double.
2. Crit.
Yeah.
Yep, that's 2 damage to him as you slash him. He's going to let out an angry roar at your face, and then he's going to reckless attack you, so he can do so with ease. And go ahead and roll your brawn defend for me. time he got a 15.
An 11.
Okay, he hits you for 3 slashing damage with that second attack.
Okay.
But he doesn't get to move anywhere because he's not risking any other violence. That is my turn. Who'd like to go?
Fine.
I'll go. I'll just try and knock these two guys' heads together,
Sure.
like Jensen did. That is a 16 on the attack.
The attack is successful. It's not a crit or anything, so you're not gonna be able to take both of them
Okay.
down with one strike. But
Okay.
whichever one.
Three-
you're targeting. 3 damage.
3 damage on the
Okay.
first guy. Let's say it was that guy.
He's still up, but he's looking pretty hurt by that.
Okay. We'll do it again then with my offhand. Or with my task. 14.
Yep,
lot
that
of
hits
ones
as
tonight.
well. You take him down.
Sweet. Then I'll turn to the other guys. Who wants to be next?
They're kind of looking at each other nervously. This is the only one with a turn left. I'm going to take the initiative. And he is going to slowly drop the knife and fall to his knees in front of you, begging for mercy. I haven't even been bitten, all right? And the other guy just sneers at him as we go to the top of the next round. Who would like to go? Oh, actually, somebody else had a turn.
Max had a turn.
Yeah,
And
man,
Dari
Max.
both. Dari had a turn too.
Max
but I
going to
doubt
use
Dari's
his
doing
telekinesis to send 2 shots into Adrian and take him down. I think he's going to turn to you, Jensen, and say, thanks for softening him up.
Oh, my pleasure.
Max, would
Wow,
you like to do anything? Or, I'm sorry, Daria, would you like to do anything?
Are you?
Seeing that, I'll go up and try and start binding this guy's arms and legs,
Okay.
like hog tie him essentially.
All right. Top of the next round. This guy is going to go. He's going to turn his knife on this guy and try to kill him for falling to his knees.
Okay.
Wait! No! Ah! And he sinks to the ground. And then this last guy who's standing, he looks at you and he sneers. You have no idea who you're messing with. He's gonna end himself. Like right in front of you.
He's just gonna scratch his head and go, these guys are weird.
They're cold, basically. I say as I come again.
Oh, there's still the one.
Oh
up
yeah,
there.
there's still her chilling over there, so somebody go. My apologies.
Not me, because I can't reach her.
I probably can't reach her either. But
I
I can
was like,
go out.
Car, I
maybe
think, is
inside.
probably the only person who could do anything to her right now.
Car, don't kill her. Try to keep her alive.
Can't hear anything you're saying, Ant. Oh, dude, still can't hear anything he's saying.
Yeah, something going on your mic.
Do you have push to talk or something?
Whoa.
Nothing.
Nope, nothing.
I can tell that you're planning on throwing that spear at her, though. So go ahead and roll for that real quick. Because she is pretty hurt.
Try for the show. Oh,
17, yeah, that's a crit. So that's the spear is 1, and then you have weapon craft that's 2, so it's 4, yeah. She goes down, spear in her tummy. She's not dead, but she's definitely gonna die.
That's great.
I would start running around to try and save
860
any lives I can.
facility.
Yeah, you start triaging people. She's the one who needs the most help, to be honest. You're gonna have to move
Yeah,
her.
I would run up to her first and.
She's
try
like
and-
actively growling at you as you're trying to staunch her wound.
Do you want to
You
live
should-
or not?
You should save your supplies. You're going to need them.
Well, I need them right now to save your life.
She's going to smile. Oh, yes. Acting from the heart. The Asane waltz.
You know me.
We've been paying attention. After all of the royal families will have to fall before our rebellion is done.
Well, that is a shame. I will save as many lives as I can before you take me down then.
She's gonna
And I'll walk up.
She kind of like
I'll walk
spits
up.
at your hands.
Walk up behind Atari and go, and I'll kill anybody who tries to kill him.
Ring, I love it.
V, would you mind tying up our new friends here?
Do you want me to knock her out first?
I think she
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'll knock her out.
I was going to say I think she would pass out from blood loss soon, but okay.
Now we don't have to listen to her anymore while we wait.
We could have asked her some questions. It seems like she was some kind of chosen. Maybe she had been around for a while. But that's okay.
Well, the plan is to take out the royal families, it seems.
I mean, we could always wake up one of the other guys.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm finishing hog tying up a few of the dudes that I knocked out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go hog tie up some people.
As you guys
can tell us more about this Merloon entity. Merloon. You're still muted, brother.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with his mic. Is it because if you check your mic settings on Discord, are you running through voice mod? The voice mod app? Because if it's off and you still have it running through, you'll go silent. I don't know why it would. Maybe during the break you turned it off.
How about now?
Yep.
Oh, there he is.
There we go.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab that guy in the hall and drag him into the room.
Sure. As you drag him into the room, you notice something slip out of the pocket of his jacket. It is a small note. Also, as you are hog tying people up, Jensen, you find what looks like a sketched drawn map with some markings of it. From what you can tell, it looks like it might be a map of the hovels that were above this area of the city.
Okay. Sure. Hey, when you are done over there, Doctor, you might know the area a little bit better than me, being a denizen of the city. It looks like a map from above. Maybe it marks some places they're willing to come out and which they are not, or shortcuts and that such.
Does this note make any sense to either of you? And he'll walk towards the doctor as well.
What did his say again? Or do we know yet?
It's on the table.
It's on the table.
But one of you can read it if you want.
O luminous moon shining bright in the night, as the Wolvir gather, hearts bound in might. Bestow upon us your silver embrace, guiding our paths, we find strength in this space. In the trials ahead, fierce winds may blow, but with your blessing our courage will grow. With each phase of your cyclical dance, grant us wisdom give spirit a chance. O ancient light, hear our united call. Illuminate our journey, lest we stumble and we fall. With gratitude we stand, as one we renew, for the full moon's blessing is steadfast and true.
Is
Quite
that like
poetic.
a spell to summon moonlight so they can turn whenever? Is that how spells work? I'll turn to Maximilian.
A spell that would summon some kind of small source of mimicry moonlight might be possible. It would be very difficult. It would require someone of immense talents. Immense talents to actually summon the moon when it is not currently supposed to be there.
Didn't they work with, like, druids before?
That would make for quite the trick at the end of a good show, though. He takes some notes in his little handbook.
It seems like an ovation, some going over the top of a prayer or some sort. This Morloon, maybe something handed down from the Wolvier from decades ago, maybe. Is there any kind of? I'll show it to Max specifically, and I'll say, is there any kind of funny business on this note? Dragon shard.
Max will kind of take it, and he'll run the dragon shard over it, and he'll shake his head. No, decent poetry work, though. I must say myself.
It had a ring to it, almost fun to say.
I'm more interested in this map, and he's like starting to pore over the map now. And as he does, Max will plant his finger here, and he'll say, I think that this is right around where that boy's father and his family were attacked. Back here somewhere, in the alley, is where we found our entrance to the sewer. It's an attack plan. They picked their spots.
These are the spots
While they're
they
looking
have
over
attacked,
the map,
or they're going to attack.
I was gonna say it didn't hit them all at once. Then that's odd.
Different ink spots seem to have different ages to me. They've been going out a few times a night, maybe?
A battle plan, or literally just a to-do list of sorts, checking off boxes.
Perhaps. Oh, it is awful down here. Terrible for my allergies. I think we should keep that.
Yes.
And the poem, perhaps. And he'll pack up the map in his pack.
That poem will make for a great story someday, sitting around the Hunter's Lodge.
Yes, if we live, of course. Somewhere, echoing in the passage past the far side of the long table, deeper into the hideout, you guys hear a howl.
real quick, while they were looking over the map, could I have been doing something else?
Yeah, what were you doing?
I would go up to the guy who Carr shot that had been run into him, and I would pull out my butcher cleaver, and I would start cutting open a hole in his skull to take out some pieces of brain.
Sure.
For consumption.
Sure.
Specifically, I would like to take out the hippocampus.
Okay.
And the temporal lobe.
Okay. Yeah, you know more or less what you need to cut out because of training from Pops. You're not particularly elegant, but you get the job done. This guy's head is just like cracked open and leaking onto the floor as you walk away from him with what you need.
Now I'll walk up behind them as they're rolling up the map and start eating the hippocampus. So what'd you guys do? And then the hippocampus, I can make a control skill roll. I don't know if that wording was supposed to have changed.
It should have. I think that it did actually in the actual. Have you updated it? Put the new feature on?
I thought I had, but maybe I didn't.
If not, just put a note on the thing for me, and I'll fix it so you can.
Okay, let me.
It should be like a wits endurance test.
Wits endurance. Okay. Wits is not good, but endurance is great.
Is there a target number there?
10.
Okay, and what are you trying to do?
If I succeed, I learn the details of the creature's memories within the last 24 hours. So I'm essentially hoping to learn if he knew anything about like this attack or what's going on down below.
Don't forget, you can use momentum to make that easy.
You guys cool if I do that? Okay. I'm going to use some momentum to make it easy for me. And I have 4 ranks in endurance. Would that mean I auto-passed? Actually?
What's the auto pass at rank 4?
I thought it was 12, but I could double... I'd have to double
I think
check
it might be 12. So yeah, actually you would, so you don't even need to use that moment.
Sweet.
Nice. He spent some amount of time, maybe a third of that last 24 hours up above. You get flashes of visions of him doing some handmade maps, some scouting of some areas where the constabulary aren't heading. It seems like he's almost like looking for weak or small families that can be picked off to you. There's also memories of below, of organizing the unbitten and directing them in various tasks. There's also a memory of him going to a chest in the living area that you're pretty sure is down to the right. Instead of going farther down where the howl came from, it's like down to the right from this room. And him going through some of his personal belongings and taking a key. The key allowed him to open a large door that led into a deeper set of tunnels and halls, where eventually he stood before somebody that he called Morloon. A ferocious man, almost even wolfish, despite that he clearly was not turned in the moment where they were speaking. And Morloon was impressing upon him the need to have the unbitten organized, telling him that Wolvier are coming from inside and outside the city's walls this night, telling him he expects the pack to grow by the dozens.
Guys, that's really bad. I'm going to relay all of that to them as I'm absent-mindedly eating the temporal lobe, which makes me immune to the frightened condition until my next long rest. Just in case, they have some kind of fear mechanic on werewolves. And
I'll scratch the top of my head and be like, hell, there's not enough of us, even if we were to go back and get the Dark Lighters.
But if we kill this Morloon guy, would that stop the other ones?
He's got to be the alpha then.
He might be directionless without him.
If I challenged him to a one-on-one duel and won, would I be the alpha?
Would you be allowed to do that as not a wolf?
I don't know. I could at least undermine his authority if he's too chicken shit to take a fight with me.
I don't think someone like that is gonna not take a fight. He got to where he was because he's dominant.
Do you think I could take a werewolf in a one-on-one fight?
They hit harder than these unbitten. That's for sure.
Yeah, I didn't even feel the unbitten.
Well, I have faith in you, V. Though I would not be eager to see you fight a wolf by yourself.
No. Not by yourself.
I feel like that might still be more preferable to all of us fighting dozens of werewolves together.
Well, they don't have dozens yet, do they? They were expecting to grow.
They didn't exactly say when the dozens were supposed to arrive, but like an exact time, but they did say tonight, right, Matt?
Yeah, it does feel like tonight is the night
So they are
that
making
big
a
things
move
are happening.
tonight. Not that they already have moves.
Right, but I feel like they're coming tonight. And it didn't get a time, you know?
So we need to hurry up.
Okay. Backup plan, if they're already there, I'll challenge him to a 1v1 fight and see how that goes.
Well, we have 5 chances at that, if it works.
I'll look at everybody, true, but
I too
I'm not
would
sure
like to
many
1v1.
other people here.
I'm probably the only one of us that has ever 1v1'd a werewolf before.
True, but didn't you get a little fucked? Are you feeling better? You got kind of fucked up with the last werewolf.
You see him kind of like there's a little bit of a tilt, and you realize that he's had his side like covered, like there's probably blood there, a lot of blood there. One of the spears probably hit something pretty important. Well, I don't feel great, no, but I think either we go in there now, or the city is overrun by dawn.
Let's
Yeah,
get
probably. I'll search the guy for the keys that I saw in my vision.
Doesn't have it on.
Gotta be in
I'll
that living area.
I'll describe the keys to everybody to see if anybody sees any of the keys anywhere.
Sure. Go ahead and make a study test. Wits or wisdom. Target number is 12.
I cannot pass that. Even if I made it easy, I would barely stand a chance of
It's
passing.
kind of an array of targets, so go ahead and roll anyways.
11.
Okay.
Unless you just wouldn't be looking.
6.
I mean, I would be looking, but I don't think I'd.
Nobody
7.
Nobody sees the keys in this chamber. There is a passage down to the right, based upon the memories. That's probably where he went and got the key from.
I think it might be that way, guys. For the keys.
Following the short tunnel exit that way, you guys find a hovel of hollowed out alcoves in the stone and rock. Large gears from the city also implanted in certain places.
Bless you.
Looking around, you do see the part of the hovel that was more private where his things were, and as you look through them, you do find the key on the leather braided necklace that you saw from the vision from eating his was it hippocampus?
Hippocampus.
And additionally, as you're looking through things, you do find a box of supplies that they had off to the side. There isn't very much in it but rusted weapons now, but there are a couple healing salves that a creature could spend their deed to apply to themselves to remove a health wound.
I'll throw those at Jensen and go, I think you need these.
Oh, I most definitely do. Thank you. I will try to do both of them. So I've got 2 massive spear holes that I'm trying to patch up.
That removes 2 wounds.
2 total.
Yep.
Each one.
It's okay. Chris has plenty of patch-ups left, right, Chris?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
None.
yeah.
None.
None? Oh,
I've already patched up all I can.
Oh, you've got one
Good.
on your thing.
Can you repair me? Or does it take a patch up too to repair?
I think it's like a.
I think it's
When he's repairing you, he's using a patch-up.
Patch up?
I do not have a patch up left.
It's a.
Oh, it's the only reason why I thought that was because of your indicator.
Nobody.
Oh, I tracked it on my character sheet. None of those.
How's Jensen feeling after those 2 wounds got taken off?
Like he's still about 66% of the way to his pain threshold.
Max is going to kind of observe the party and say, so just for the record, we're heading past the Unbitten Halls to what I would assume are the Bitten Halls, where there may or may not be dozens of werewolves gathering under the leadership of one all-powerful werewolf, and everybody who's good at fighting in the party is fucked up.
I'm actually fine.
He's gonna turn and he's gonna look at you, Jensen, and he's going to say, "You making the right call here?"
No. But as I said before, I'm pretty sure that the entire city will be overrun by them, and the only people that can do anything about it are us. So if we're going to die, we might as well die
He's going to hold up a hand and he's going to say, "All of their attacks have happened at night. I know we have this theory that they can forcefully transform themselves, but we have no proof that whatever they're doing to do that can happen during the day, yes? So they can only overrun the city at night. Correct.
Unless they can force themselves to transform.
As far as we know. Yes, unless V's theory about them forcing themselves to transform is real.
Well, do we have the other hunters attacking at some point tonight, right?
How many were coming? He turns and he looks at you.
No more than, well, the numbers are not huge.
Yeah, you were pretty sure it was like 3 or 4.
Yeah, we're talking maybe like doubling the size of our little cadre here.
Hill's gonna nod his head. Well, alright then. This is the craziest act I've ever performed.
Retreating, I suppose, is... Man, we're right here. We don't... Waiting is just gonna... Man, he like keeps starting saying things, but like he like can't figure out like how to end it.
I would say now, if we are to retreat right now, we may as well just leave the city.
Right. Leave the city, we'll leave its inhabitants. I think we do need to go. I think it's more based on that conversation that you overheard. Who are the other houses? There's not just the werewolves. I fear there's more forces that we do not know about. Working together.
They only mentioned the Wolvere in the vision I had, right?
Yes.
Where did they mention
they
the
only
royal
talked
houses?
about the Wolvere.
Wherever the royal houses are from? I guess in character I don't really know that. But
I think the royal houses was in reference to the nobles, like Dare's family.
The ones
like
who
the
need to be
above ground
taken
people.
Down.
Yeah.
Yeah, these Wolvere are like clearly like violent revolutionaries.
Sure.
And what she was doing was she was like basically like she was like we're watching. She knew who he was because like they're clearly like they're watching the people that they ultimately believe to be their like targets for revolutionary violence.
They're planning to take out the big notable families who have power, so that their revolution doesn't have anything going against it, perhaps.
Some of the stories talk about retreating and coming back with a larger force. Are we willing to sacrifice this city? Come back stronger? Gather hunters?
I mean, I feel like if we do that, there's going to be like a shit ton more werewolves because I bet they're going to bite a lot of people.
Yep.
Well, they expect dozens more tonight.
Right. This sounds crazy, Maximilian, because it is crazy. There's no good answer to this.
Well, wait. They said that more wolves were coming, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
So there seems to be some kind of ritualistic process. Otherwise, they would have bitten all of these fellows that we took down in here already, right?
I mean, they might try and make it a ritual process, but also that kid turned last night.
Yes,
That kid escaped. Perhaps he wasn't turned on purpose. He was meant to be consumed, like all the other bodies that were found.
Well, I mean, probably, but what I'm trying to say is, like, if we leave, I bet there's going to be a lot of accidental, bites that didn't end up dying and turned into werewolves by the time we get back.
And if we all die, there's not going to be anyone to warn the surface.
We can't just leave. If we leave right here, we can't leave the city. If we leave right here, we gotta warn someone. Can't just leave.
Well, who's
That
there
would
to
weigh
clean
heavy
up
on
a werewolf den? Who's expecting
I
to
mean-
grow their numbers substantially?
Well, I'm not leading the way.
I mean, we could try and link up with the other hunters, but they didn't seem like they'd be too keen to work with. I'll look at Dare and then gesture to myself, a couple of us.
Right.
Yes. They also perhaps don't know the true gravity of this situation.
We should try to find them. That would be a good idea.
Can you, send a message somehow?
I mean, I've never met them. It would be difficult for me to do so. I think perhaps, at least, he'll flourish a hand over his body and he'll disappear from view. I should make sure we've got a quick exit.
I know where they were planning to attack, right? Like where we were meeting and everything?
You knew where they were planning on meeting at midnight in the hovels.
Okay. Well, I know where they meant to meet right at midnight. If we want to meet up with them, we're going to have to go now.
What time is it currently?
You're probably not going to make it all the way back to the surface before they start descending at this point.
But I know where that is, right? I can pull
Yes.
out that map.
You know where it is on the surface.
Okay.
You don't necessarily know exactly how to get there now that you're way down here, but you can probably figure it out. It's just going to be not going to be simple. And you're going to have to get back on the raft, and you're going to have to travel back along the river somewhere.
Yeah.
And that's making the assumption that we follow the same path that they're following.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, they didn't know about the kid, so they're probably coming in a different place. We can try. It's probably the only allies that we could get fast enough. All in favor? If we have to do it this way,
I think
Going
we're voting forward or back. Who's voting back?
I think I am.
Who's voting forward?
Me.
I would vote forward. Those we would find in the back do not want my help.
Carr?
I agree we should move forward.
Well, I'm glad I used some of the last of my power on this invisibility.
Just
You
stay
can
like
scout
that.
a
and
bit.
follow close.
He'll reach out and you'll see the invisible air looping the key ring. Let's get going. And then the key is bobbing down through the air, down the wide set of flat steps to the double doors as it slowly turns in it, and there's a long, wide tunnel ahead. There's alcoves and ridges of tunnels all around this. It kind of feels like when you're walking to the Indiana Jones ride at Disneyland. You can see other pathways that people could walk on all over the place. And as you're moving through these, you guys can actually hear shuffling, and just briefly you can see running almost wildly sets of humans that you're having to duck into the shadows and out of the view of. There's already pack members filling these halls. Deeper ahead, there's a wide expanse of a chamber. I need all of you to make agility coordination tests. This is going to be a group test against a target number of 30.
So glad that this is a group test.
Max got a 12.
Sorry, what was the test?
Carr got a
It's
7.
agility coordination against a target number of 30. Carr got a
I
7.
got a 10.
17.
10.
Carr got a 17.
Oh,
I
okay.
got a
That's
5.
good. Dare, can you make it a crit?
Well, let's see. 4.
Just short, unfortunately. But all of you do manage to hide from view, and eventually you've come out on a ridgeline. You see a pit, a festering pool where blood has been spilled countless times, and a ring of pathways leading up into a cavernous underground chamber, carved but natural, full of rocks and gears and old pipes that squeal as the city's refuse passes through them. And a figure, shirtless with long, mangy gray hair and a long, mangy beard and almost a stout-like shaped feet, glowing eyes like a predator in the dark, and long, claw-like nails. Looking above, looking out at the pathways, his eyes even skimming over the one that all of you have ducked into, as dozens of Wolvier appear, hooting and hollering and echoing through the rocks as silver light from the moon cuts through the path, and one by one they start to turn to howls. Wolves in the dark. Brothers, sisters, I have called you all here because it is nearly time. I have blessed each and every one of you with my bite over the years and sent you out into a world to learn to hunt, to feed, to climb to the top of the food chain. But now it is time for us to be more. In the coming days, we will expand, and the world will no longer be able to ignore our piece of the mythos. We won't hide in the shadows of mythology and legend. All will learn to fear the Wolvier. We had a purpose years ago, to free the world of the corruption of technology and give it back to nature. But nature betrayed us. The world betrayed us for convenience, for the life lived fat and easy using machines. What we see above now are merely cattle. And it's time to take back our streets. More howls and cheers ring through the chamber. How are all of you reacting?
Jensen's heart sank when he said that he shared his bite with you over the years.
He's just going to look at the group and whisper. I'm trying to figure out how I can, signal asking if it's okay to whisper. How good their hearing is.
They have pretty good hearing. It doesn't seem like anybody's noticed you yet.
I had gotten the telepathy from the
Yep.
the tentacles. Does that still be up? It's
yes.
3 hours or something?
Yeah, it is still up. It's probably nearing its end, but it's still up right now. At least through this sequence.
Start
Do you have any plans for Halloween?
tapping our minds together.
Okay, so now you guys are speaking through the telepathy channel.
Car's second guessing his choice to go forward.
So should we go with plan B of challenging the Alpha to a 1v1 duel?
So if all of these werewolves are at around the level of the werewolf you fought, there's definitely no way you guys can fight all of these werewolves, and all of you would understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Would
Yeah,
they back down if we took out the Alpha?
What the other hunters are going to be about.
Pretty big.
They could deal with
Yeah.
the pack that leaves,
It's okay. I'm doing
unless he intends to hunt with them.
all the damages.
Otherwise, our best bet would probably be to try and follow them. Unless he would honor a duel.
I think that's too risky. They could all turn on us for killing their leader, and we would never get out of here.
I think they will likely just shred us as soon as they know if we exist.
So are we waiting for them to leave and hoping that that guy stays behind?
Well, if they plan to turn a lot of people, we saw many attack spots.
Just you
They
and
might be splitting up.
Frank.
He seemed proud of the fact that his bite was shared amongst them. I think he's going to hunt with them. I think he wouldn't miss that opportunity.
But they might not all
So-
be hunting together.
Out.
Right.
Perhaps
There
we
were
should
a lot
gather.
of attack spots marked.
Perhaps we should gather as much information as we can and notify the other hunters.
So tonight, I have gathered you for a gift. We have been diligently hunting the streets above, and we have brought back many survivors. Lambs to the slaughter, food in the trough. Enjoy them, consume them, man, woman, child, and feed on their strengths. Their life will strengthen your wolf. And after we act, more howls echo through the tunnels. The wolves cheer and claw at the rocks as they start to race out of their positions into the catacombs. Screams echoing. Growls trembling in the tunnels.
So this guy's alone now?
There's still like werewolves moving in and out of the chambers, but they're not all like staring down at him in the pit.
You think this might be our chance? Though again, I don't know what taking out one guy would really do if they're all going to follow through anyway.
Based upon previous tests, you know that it's hard for like large groups of werewolves to organize without infighting if there's an alpha controlling everybody.
Yeah.
A loss of leadership will do devastating blow to any plans they had.
Sure.
It
I'm marking
would.
him for death.
This seems like it's probably our best opportunity to take him out then. Throw some chaos.
Yeah. I think we gotta do it.
I think a surprise attack is in order.
I'm not gonna one-on-one him anymore.
I think that what we saw with that silver that we had, Ka, if you can land a opening shot with some of that silver on an arrow, it would probably be quite beneficial to us before he knows we are here.
I agree.
I agree.
I'm going to put on the silvered knuckle dusters
Mhm.
and get ready to go after, I guess, the surprise attack.
Mhm. And I'll dip. I'll start dipping.
What directions are everyone approaching from as they're approaching from above?
Were we not all grouped together in one spot?
You were, but
Mhm.
I'm letting you spread out a little bit if you want.
All right.
Like, you guys know where he is, and you're moving in on him, and he at least hasn't acted like he's noticed you.
I'm going to be creeping in the shadows, and I will see if I can get over here.
Is there?
This-
How
this is the
far
wall right here.
down is it?
It's like a 60-foot drop into the pit.
So not something I think I could probably just jump
For like a
down and
couple
be
range
fine.
bands. Yeah, no, you could definitely jump down there and be fine. You can absorb like 4 wounds. So you're the max you're going to take is 2.
Okay. Would this be? Would my resistance to bludgeoning damage come into this at all?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's not going to meet your damage threshold for the
Oh,
other feature.
gotcha.
But
Okay.
yes, it would.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll just get up near an edge, I guess, and
Max is invisible over here. All right, and who is acting on surprise before? Well, who is acting?
If I can get the first shot, I've marked him for death, which gives me some additional stuff.
Okay.
yeah, I think Car going first.
So
Yeah.
I will ready my shot. I will dip my arrow,
Momentum.
and then let's rock the momentum.
Okay. Love that. Love that for you.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
All right. Go.
He lets out a sigh of contentment as the haranguing,
And momentum lets me roll twice, right? Or-
yeah, and violent noises of the feeding through the tunnels begins. What was your high roll?
I did that. I'm glad I did that. I can re-roll 1 die too now, and I'm going to re-roll that one. Is it my mark for death? Wait, let me double check. Yeah, that's how it works. That is a 10 and a 7, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 to hit.
That is a hit. How much damage is it?
It's doing 3 damage, doubled, so 6 points of damage plus whatever the silver stuff does.
What's doubling it?
I marked him for death, and it's my assassin shot because you didn't know I was there.
Got
So
it.
Double.
Okay. He shifts. You can see the bolt running through the cheek of the side of his face and into his mouth. And he looks into the darkness. I smelled you. Your cold steel and oil. He bites on the bolt and it falls out of the hole punctured into his lip, and he spits the point out onto the pit. You
Get him.
murdered the unbitten. Come and see how you do against me. And we're going to start initiative.
Oh god.
All right, guys, let's do this.
Technically,
I
the only
contribute
unbitten who
to-
died
He has
killed
a-
themselves.
He has an initiative of 9.
I shot him in the face, and he ate it.
Mhm.
Literally.
With a silvered arrow. That's not great.
It's not great.
Sounds like he's a boss. Just saying.
I add 3 to the initiative.
I add 5 to the initiative.
I have a 3.
You don't get any like monster hunter bonuses.
This is back
Vincent?
and forth, so
I
it's just,
did.
it's just highest. So it's 5.
Yeah, I have 5.
Yeah, I think he's going to win. Okay. He's going to shift, and at the start of the round, he's going to activate. The lair is going to activate, actually. And he's going to let out a call, and in the distance, all of you hear an answering call from one of the tunnels. And then he's just going to stand there. And that's his turn. Who'd like to go? He's almost like amused at you guys.
I think we messed up.
We might have. You guys good if I go next? I can
Go for it.
Yeah.
jump down and engage him.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll jump down. I don't know. You said it was like 60 feet down. I don't know. Will I just get to the bottom with my movement?
No, you'd be able to like leap out if you wanted.
Okay.
Yeah.
How
What's
much
your-
is a range band on this?
In this, it's like probably 8 inches. It's not as big a space.
Okay, so I'd be able to get to like there.
As he sniffs, as you like enter that vicinity, he tainted flesh.
No, it's dead flesh. I'll take you on.
He smiles. Even with the help of your friends, you are no match for me. What would you like to do?
That's unfortunately all I can do.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. I have the Rock'em Sock'em boxing gloves. They're not silvered, but I'll use those to punch him. I think I get... How much range do I have on those? Up to half a range band. I don't think I'm within half a range band.
That's
I'm barely within half. Sweet.
Point
Yeah,
out, but that's fine.
Okay.
We ran down.
I'll punch him with the extending gloves.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack. He's going to roll a defend against that.
That is 24 on the first attack.
That one hits.
Sweet. 3 bludgeoning damage.
Another bruised wound, scars across his face.
That is only 15 on the second one.
Okay. The second one, he claws away at the glove, knocking it back. All right, anything else to your turn?
Nope, that'll do it for me.
All right, I'm going to take the initiative, and he's going to use his second turn this round, and he's going to rush at you.
That was the goal.
He rushes in with the claws, and he's going to make a couple unarmed attacks at you. If you can go ahead and roll Brawn Defend for me on the first one.
12?
12 is a hit. He's going to
Okay.
deal... he's going to deal 4, 5, 6 points of slashing damage to you with his claws, and his claws ignore resistance.
Oh. Well, that's not very nice. Okay. So then I take 4 points of damage because I got 2 armor.
Yep. And then he brings the claws up again, and he slices across the arm you brought out to defend yourself. And you're going to make another attack roll for me.
You mean defend roll?
Yeah, sorry, defend roll.
That's better. 16.
On this one. Okay. He crit on that one.
Then I am down.
Yeah, and he's going to roll on his vicious table. So as he brings the claw up, he got an 8. He slashes across. You see V start to collapse, and as he starts to collapse, his claws go straight through the braiding and just sever V's arm, shoulder joint and all, off of his body into the murky pit. He smiles as V drops to his knees, and he reaches out with a foot and he kicks him down onto his back. And he looks up at those of you up here at the ledge and he says, "So, who's next?" Would like to go? Ant's face right now is like, he's like, wow, we fucked up.
I'm thinking about running right now. Car's like, I'll let you get down there and mix it up. I'll just keep shooting him on his head with silver arrows.
Fuck. I mean, I'm gonna take damage from falling down there too.
I might be able to help you with that.
You can get me down there. I need to be the next one to engage.
Unfortunately, he's going to have to go, but he will use his telekinesis to grab you, and he can move you to there and plop you softly on the ground. I'm not taking the momentum back, though, so you're up.
Okay. Go for it, dude.
Yeah, I'll go. The ones that need to profess how much they are in control are usually the least in control. Marloon, I assume.
That is I.
You can't have this city. Go fuck yourself. And I'm gonna go and try to just hit him with my sword. I'll activate the defensive tactics as my task, which gives me +1 armor, basically. But so my armor's up to 3, and then I will swing away with this. My sword is silvered and does radiant damage. That's 19 to hit.
A 19 hits.
Cool.
How much damage is that?
2, 3, 4, 5.
5. You strike up his body. His skin sizzles as you slice a gash through his chest, and he stumbles back slightly. A monster hunter, a real challenge. He's like excited now.
Your final challenge.
Since Josh is down, you're in like duelist right now. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, I know. I figured. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take the initiative after your turn, unless you guys stop me.
Do we have enough to stop you?
You have 3.
Yeah, let's take it back, right? We want to keep hitting him.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll take another shot at him with one of the dipped arrows.
Okay.
That's 15.
15. 1 sec.
Actually, I can reroll that one because I marked him for death. What did
Yes,
you roll?
you can.
Oh shit! Yeah, that is 22, 23, 24, 26 to hit.
That is a crit.
Nice.
Silver arrow to the head.
He sinks to his knees. As he sinks to his knees, he looks up at you, Jensen, the light flashing in his eyes as you see the snout and his muscles start to contort and bend. He's definitely transforming.
Yeah.
As he's transforming, you immediately begin to understand that his transformations are much more violent, but also possibly time-consuming than a normal wolf.
Okay.
He is going to be transforming for 1 round. Okay.
Fuck. Okay.
Chris,
Kill him before he
is there anything
finishes.
you would like to do?
We gotta hit him now. Everything you got.
I can't do much.
Okay,
if you
it's
want
okay.
me to
Just
hit.
ask for it.
I can try and hit him, or I can get the
Give me
Maybe.
Give me a, yeah.
even 1v1ing, I don't get that much extra. Like,
It'll
still probably
give him
gonna hit me.
it'll give him someone else to attack, and that
Yeah,
will
that
slow him
too.
down too.
would I be able to get down to V? Because I will have to
He
touch
joins
him.
the fucking call.
Excellent, good job. Can you?
Clear for the
Is there
bugs.
anything along the
Everybody's like,
walls
"Oh,
to
yeah,
like
you're right,
slide
we
down?
definitely should do that."
'Cause otherwise,
you
I'll
try to.
probably just kill myself jumping down.
Make an agility coordination to try to slide down.
Book knowledge.
Sure. Wits coordination. Good thing you read that book about parkouring.
You know,
It's coming in
free-
handy.
Free climbing.
He has a lot of various interests, you know?
I've been saying.
15.
Says it works.
15. As you slide to the bottom, you land and you run up to V. His arm is like off to the side near this arch here. But yeah, you're up at V's side right now.
Presumably, you will be able to control that. I'll touch him
That
and
is just another.
use the heal power. So you heal up 2 wounds.
Sweet.
V, you come to as he's transforming and morphing in front of you. And we go to the top of the next round. At the top of the next round, answering his call, are 2 werewolves, which each rush out. As that happens, taking the first initiative, you guys see the ripple in the air, kind of where you heard Max last, as rocks pick up and they throw out at the transforming form of Morloon, and they just shatter like ineffectively off of his transforming body. Down. And then he's going to disappear back into the shadows. As he does, through the psychic link, he's going to say, I have a feeling it's run or die now.
could try to get away. I think we got one more shot to try if we really wanted to. We need to get that other vial down here right now. I'm gonna maybe we make him drink it. If V can hold him, I can force him to drink the straight silver or the straight that other pro vial. But we'd all have to coordinate our whole turn to do that.
I don't think we have enough momentum
I can
take an initiative back like that.
You said you can get down there? Can you get to?
Or if somebody can hold him, you two can hold him. I could throw it into his mouth once we get the chance, but we don't have the economy, don't we?
We don't have we definitely don't have the momentum to. Yeah, we definitely don't have the momentum to steal back that many initiatives.
Yeah, we can still back one.
Some werewolf attack.
Man, I'm thinking we flee and live to fight another day.
Well, he said it takes one round for him to transform, so we should have this round for free, right?
Mm-hmm.
So...
Well, the werewolves showed up. They're going to be attacking you.
Right. I meant from him.
Yes. But you do know that he's probably going to have the top initiative of the next round, so plan carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we burn the turns this time trying to have him drink the silver.
I think we have to.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have to try.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll weaken him.
All right. Well, Max went. I am taking the initiative after Max. And this werewolf is leaping down into the pit. And he's running directly at Dari.
This is where I bow out, probably.
Yep. And then he's going to attack you, Dari.
I got you, Boo. If he hits you, I got you.
Dari, go ahead and roll a brawn or agility and defend.
Book knowledge.
Okay. I am using momentum on this.
He really wants you, Dari.
Sure do. I really want to crit him.
Oh, that was terrible.
I crit him. All right.
got a 6.
Gonna be...
I am going to activate with my reaction. I'm going to use a reaction. I'm going to daring rescue.
Okay, you're going to shove Dari out of the way and jump in for the attack?
Yeah, spending my reaction within range of your move would be attack successful. You can choose to move the space, shifting to a space adjacent, and taking the attack forward. Then the attack automatically hits you.
Yep. It was a crit, so it's 6 slashing damage.
I absorb 3 of it. I take 3, and we're okay.
And then I get to roll on his vicious table. And I'd like you to describe to me how your character reacts as the claw races against his armor and it cuts underneath the stomach plate and slashes open your stomach.
I step back and probably bump into Dari. Fuck you, wolf. I'll hold it with my offhand and I'll wield the scimitar in front of me.
All right. While you have that wound, which will require a surgery to fix, you have the exhausted condition.
Right.
Who's up?
All right. Here I come. What do we want this potion to do with now?
Well, they're not ready for you at all at the moment.
All right.
Yeah.
I would say we want to try and get it into his mouth. I'm probably not going to be as effective at grappling right now with one arm.
Sure, it's going to be difficult for you.
Which would mean it would be normal, because I'm normally easy.
Yep.
But
I think that's what we got, though. I think we have to try this, or...
It's between you and Jensen to grapple him. I will not be beneficial in that at all.
I honestly feel like, Jensen, you should do that, because I have another idea that might help us in case we fail.
Okay.
I think it's going to take...
Yeah, I'll go. I will... I will try I'll pull out Phil.
Okay.
and using Phil, I'll like step behind Morloon, and I'll try to pull his arms in, and like wrap the chain around them a couple times, and then reach, and then have Phil come up, and I want Phil to bite his fucking hair and pull him back, so he opens his mouth. Ah.
All right.
Yeah. Can I do all that in a Dina task?
I mean, you pulled out Phil with your task. Using him would be your deed.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
does he
I'm
roll a
going to
test
try- I'm
against
gonna
Phil?
try-
Does he roll a test against Phil?
Let's go, Phil.
It should be on your card.
At the very least, if we die, we get to hear Phil one more time.
Mhm.
Hello,
Mhm.
my name is Phil, and I am a bear trap.
Need you to be a wolf trap tonight, Phil.
A werewolf
Yeah,
trap.
right. So
I need
this
to
creature
read
that steps
that.
on this.
So it's against a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna catch Phil as Phil is saying that. Or I'm sorry, no, he's transforming, so he can't actually catch or benefit from the crit. Yeah, so Phil lurches forward and does manage to sink a massive bite down on like the bulging muscles of the body, but he isn't able to wrap him up or anything like that. He's not like grappled really.
Okay.
It's gonna take it's gonna take a shot. Well, I'm gonna take initiative if you guys don't spend too. So
Do we have enough for
you.
Yeah, let's do
Car?
it.
Do you want to take
Yeah.
it and maybe try and shoot the vial into his mouth?
Sure. I'm gonna actually. I have the
It's gonna be a
movement.
difficult shot, just so you know.
I was gonna drop down with my repel cable and just
your
rush
task.
towards him, and then I'm gonna hook the.
You want to get
The
in
bottle.
touch distance of him?
I'm gonna get close enough. Yeah. So he'll take me out, but at least it won't be as difficult, right? That's what that
Yeah,
sounds-
it'll definitely be easier if
Okay,
you
cool.
try to shove it into his mouth like melee.
I will attempt to shove it into his mouth.
All right, make an agility coordination test for me.
Okay.
This is going to be against a defend from him.
Okay. Is it dark in the pit?
And it's dim light.
If it's dark, I'm ignoring difficulty steps.
Okay.
8,
I am using a momentum on this.
I get 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 to hit.
You see the mouth transforming as you're shoving your hand towards it, and it scatters across the face. Some of it does get in the mouth, and he cries out in pain and howls as the silver starts to scar and melt into his skin. But you didn't get it like down his gullet.
Can I offhand attack him with my silver
Sure.
wrist blade? I'll do it. Oh. It's 24 to hit with the offhand.
That's a crit. How much damage?
That is a short blade, so it negates 3 armor.
Yeah.
And then does 1 plus
One.
4 silver.
Well, it's 2 and then 4 because you have weapon craft. His form is expanding and growing larger now. He's going to be much bigger than a normal werewolf. These wounds are definitely affecting him, but
I'm gonna move away from him, and I'll burn my 1 agility point so I can
sure.
not get a reaction attack.
Sure. I'll put some of these down for you guys. What else is gone? Okay, I'm going to take the initiative unless you guys take it.
What was your plan, B?
I think we should. That would take all of the momentum we have left. I feel like we should maybe save some for an actual like attack or defend or something.
All right, this werewolf is charging down V from behind.
That's me.
V? You mean Dare?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Daria from behind. I apologize.
Like right now, Dare.
He makes an attack on you.
Then he is stunned. Haunted evolution.
Oh, yeah. And that shuts down his turn. Nice.
Nice move,
Nice
dude.
trigger.
Nice.
All right, who's up?
I think I'm the only one who has not gone yet.
I think Daria
I have
still
not
isn't
done
taking
anything
it.
either.
Oh, okay.
use me as a weapon because I have silver blades, and you can just swing me by my legs.
I mean, we silvered my knuckle dusters.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
As well.
go for it.
I had
Would be
another.
funny if you used it as a weapon, though. I agree.
It would be pretty, but you ran away, and I don't have that much movement.
Never mind then. Get him with the knuckle dusters. Come on, we need a crit.
How injured does he look currently?
It's hard to tell. It almost looks like as the wounds are being dealt, the transformation is also causing some of the wounds to heal.
Okay.
You guys attempted a desperate plan to get the silver down the gullet, and it didn't quite work out, and you're definitely feeling like maybe, especially the people who are weaker, should have been running this whole time.
Grab him.
I have a crazy fucking idea. All right. Probably really dumb, but I'm gonna pick up my arm that he cut off, and I want to shove that into his mouth that has the silver knuckle duster on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
All right, go ahead and make your attack roll. I'm going to use momentum on this defense.
I want to use momentum,
Oh,
though.
okay. Yeah, no, then I can't. So you go ahead and use momentum.
Yeah. Oops. It'd help if I rolled them both in my box. Really glad I used momentum, because the first one was a 2 and a 4. Oh, a 1 and an 8. So 13 total.
Yeah, it scatters off of his face, unfortunately.
I'm going to use my second attack to try again.
The arm, even snaps a little bit, and you have to, snap it back in place as you swing it back in.
I'm going to use my second attack to try again. Are you guys good with me using my last momentum to try and do this?
We gotta try.
Okay, last momentum. Fucking shit, I'm rolling like hell tonight. That was better. 24 to hit.
24 is a hit. You shove the gauntlet down. How much damage do you normally do on a melee attack? Is it 3? Okay, so it's 3 silvered, and he's coughing as he falls back to the ground. Unfortunately,
And then-
it wasn't enough to take him down,
But I would like my hand to start clawing and dragging its way down inside of him.
I mean, you don't have enough action economy to actually move the hand, I don't think. But
I don't know. I figured it could use my movement to
uh,
try and do that.
sure, it'll start trying to. Go ahead and make a brawn athletics for me against a target number of 14.
14. Okay.
Let's go, thing.
I'm going to use one of my athlete points to make this. I believe it makes it easy for me, or
Sure
it
does.
allows me to add my brawn. 2 athlete points to make that easy. So I'm spending both of my athlete points to make it easy. Really glad I did that, because I got exactly an 11.
Roll again. Oh, yeah, that'll drop it down to 11, okay?
Yep.
The transforming body falls back into the ground. He's twitching. The transformation definitely seems slowed. And he does not transform at the end of the round. All right.
At least the grind's not so bad.
I still have a turn.
Oh, yeah, what would you like to do?
Oh,
Is he just writhing, or is he?
Yeah, he is
dead?
currently writhing in mid transformation right now. No, you guys have not dealt enough damage to kill him.
I'll go up to him.
Okay.
I can't do anything else other than try.
When
and
you
bite him.
move,
that guy
away
is
from
stunned,
Oh yeah, you're right.
which is why I was comfortable moving away from him.
Yeah, go ahead and try to bite him.
That's all I got.
Do we have any more Quicksilver vials?
I think you guys have used them all. Because there's the one that has one use left that he's got on him. That's it though.
yeah.
And he's not close enough for Dari to grab it and try and throw it
No, I don't think
down my arm. Yeah. I mean, worst case scenario, he
Probably
might
not gonna
suffocate on
work.
my arm. after he kills us all.
All right, Dari, come on, one more of those clutch bites.
A 2.
You got a crit. You run out for the bite, and as you run out for the bite, as he's coughing, part of the arm ejects from the mouth, and it strikes you, kind of like stunning you in your spot. He's still choking on the chunk that's got like the fist like lodged in his throat, though. And that begins the next turn. Okay. He's going to call with his lair ability, and you guys are going to hear more call and response from the tunnels. And then he is still locked in transformation because he has been stunned by Silver. So I can't use him. I'm going to use a werewolf instead. I'm going to use this guy. He's going to move up on Jensen. He's going to attack Jensen.
Okay. I'm going to use my reaction I just got back to attack back.
Yeah, sure. He's going to use momentum on this, by the way. Yeah, unfortunately, he's going to override that and successfully attack you. It is a normal attack, so it is 3, 4, 5 slashing damage.
Absorb 3 of it. Technically, I'm not dead.
All right, he's gonna make a second attack on you.
Technically not dead is the best way to not be dead.
Can Shabran defend this time, my friends?
We got a momentum back if you need it, Jensen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would not mind if you didn't use it. Sorry, I couldn't put my hand on the push to talk while I was rolling.
All right, roll again.
Yeah, if I use the momentum, I would. Higher was 13.
13, yeah. He's gonna deal another 5 to you, which brings you down to the ground. As you go down, he lurches forward. His bloodlust activates, but growls of pain from the alpha draw his attention away from you. So he does not attempt to feed on you with his bloodlust. And instead, he's going to use his bloodlust to spend another deed. He's going to move up with his move, and he's going to make a couple of attacks on you.
A couple?
Yep.
Man, okay.
He didn't call the shitty werewolves to help him out.
He should have. Those would have been.
Yeah.
Those would have been nicer for
I'm
us.
using momentum to make this easy, so I can roll twice. Keep the higher.
Okay. I rolled a 14.
His first attack is a normal hit for 5 slashing damage, which would not get through to you. So he's going to attack again, and he's going to use momentum again.
16.
16. Yeah, you block that attack away as well, and that werewolf's turn comes to an end. Who's up?
Let me take a shot at him with the last silver. Fingers crossed.
Or you could try and pour the last of your quicksilver into his mouth. It's lodged open with my arm right now.
I'm just gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Take a shot.
I was just throwing out another option.
6. That's 8. 18 to hit.
All right, that is a hit. How much damage is that?
That's the 3.
3. Okay.
But it's silver.
But it's silvered, right? It's his eyes, red and glowing, through the twitching transformation. His body stuck between man and beast. It's almost like it's just like pure like Hulk comic body horror at this point. Like everything is uneven, undulating. Shift between each of you, hate in anger as it sinks and sizzles into his skin. He settles out into the pit. As he settles, the werewolves start to call, and the screams of humans being hunted stop. Wild footsteps and claws race through the stone. The activity picks up at 100 times the pace. Werewolves are running through the chambers. They start attacking each other, and even more, leering like beasts down at you as they fill these tunnels. What would all of you like to do? This whole place has turned into mad werewolf hunting ground.
We should leave.
I'm gonna immediately see if I can help Jensen not die. I am out of all of my healing though, so I would have to make a check of some kind.
First, Jensen, go ahead and make a recovery test for me. This is the first time you've been downed? Yes?
So wait, we killed Morloon?
He's down on the ground. You haven't had a chance to check and see if he's dead or not. But he's no longer, his transformation is deactivated, and he's sunk into the mud.
You can make sure, V.
The ancient.
Just to let you guys know, the more you actively do things at this scene, the more werewolves will be attacking you.
The ancient downed me too.
Yeah, what's your recovery test?
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what's the recovery.
So then it's a 6. So it's going to be resolve or brawn and endurance against the 6. This werewolf is actually just going to move up and attack V. Because he would have been able to. Or is that V? Yeah, that's V. V?
Yeah,
make a
V.
brawn defend test for me. I am spending momentum on this.
Okay.
You're already
5.
dead, B.
5?
Mhm.
That is a crit. That is 10 slashing
Yep.
damage.
Yep, I figured. So that would be down to 5, and then 3, and I go down.
V goes down as the other werewolf that was in the pit launches at him.
If only I could have gone first. I had a plan to prevent that from happening.
Yes. All right.
I got a 4.
A 4? Yeah, he's like actively dying. Actually, I think
Doesn't that
Jensen
mean you
just
just
died.
dead? Yeah.
Jensen, you do get your final words and a final act if you wish. As you start to sink into the mud, he's like reached down and he's like attempting to patch you up, but you can tell he's got nothing left. He's gassed.
Don't bother. I'm not leaving this chamber. And I'll look down at his insides as like an intestine like falls out. I'll say, you should try to get back to my lodge. Rally. The city's gonna fall. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you.
Dad and stuff. You have to dad and stuff.
But you did protect me.
Good doctor. He'll like half smile and he'll go still.
At
These
least one
two-
of us will get
You
the
were
words out,
hoping
friend.
you were gonna fucking-
As you look through that and you see that and you're like moving here, these two werewolves growling and snapping basically like tackle into each other and start attacking each other.
Doctor, we should flee.
Inside of
Unless you wanna
the
bite me.
inside,
You're already dead.
yeah, I think that he has to do it. as
I have to
ritual.
kill you by drinking to get you
Okay.
back.
I tried vampire monster hunter.
You guys would see his corpse start raising out of the dirt, and inside of the telepathy, you would hear Max say, "Lower tunnel, I've got him." And you can see little prints being made as Max appears to be running through here and using his telekinesis to basically just carry his corpse with him.
I have to try and help V.
Yeah, V recovery test. Did you get down by the ancient?
No, I got downed by the crit on that werewolf.
Oh, okay.
after-
Well, no, I meant like before.
It's just the one time.
Okay,
that you've been
it's
down.
against,
Oh yeah,
just
just
against
one
the
time.
3.
Okay, and it's a brawn endurance.
Or resolve.
Can I fail that if I have 4 ranks in endurance? Or is
Yes,
this immune to the like
this is
auto
immune
pass
to the
feature?
auto pass.
Okay. I mean, it's nearly impossible for me to fail it, but I can technically roll Snake Eyes.
It starts that roll for a reason. I honestly was not expecting him to roll a 4. That was rough.
That was
Mentally and
14.
emotionally, that was rough.
That was very rough.
I got
What'd you
4.
get? What'd you get?
I got 14.
Okay.
So I crit my not dying roll.
Yeah, so he's able to help you to your feet as you recover, and you guys are moving this way. I need everyone who's running away yes.
I would do one thing. If he's getting up, help him up. Daria would want to make sure if Boss Wolf is not moving, I'm just going to bite him.
You're gonna coup de grace bite.
Okay. I'm gonna say that there's a lot of like motion happening in the pit now, so just keep that in mind. You're probably gonna get attacked by something if you're going that way again.
Hold on. When I get up and see Dare going back that way, can I shove him back towards the group and say, I'll take care of it?
Yeah, is also in his mouth.
Yeah, I need that anyway.
You
So
move
I'm
towards
gonna.
the tunnel. You're gonna run over. This is you're taking your movement and part of your turn. I want you to keep that in mind.
I'm aware.
Okay. So what would you like to do? You want to try to pull the arm out?
Actually, I would like to do something else.
All right. What would you like to do?
I am going to spend some character points to buy the second level of Hemomancy. Hemomancer.
Okay. That's going to take your momentum as one of your momentum as well. So keep that in mind.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
All right.
And then I would like to cast with my deed. I want to cast Super Strength,
Okay.
and I can cast it at a strength of 3 because I can up it by 1 for free with one of my physique features, and then I cast it at second level with my Hemomancy. And I'm going to put the damage I would have taken from it into the Blood Magic Ring instead of taking it myself.
Okay.
So that's 2 damage into the Blood Magic Ring. I take, I think, 1 point of negative wound threshold, but then up it by 3.
Okay.
Or I would have upped it by 4, so I up it by 3 instead.
Mm-hmm.
And it sets my brawn to 6.
Okay.
And then can I just use my task to pull my arm out?
Sure.
And then can I see if he's breathing, like if there's any rise and fall to his chest?
Let's see. Did you have to use your deed for any of that?
Casting the spell would have taken my deed.
Make a wits knowledge against a target number of 8
8. Okay, I can pass it
to try to check and see if he's alive or not.
8.
As that's happening, this werewolf spills over with this werewolf, and it sinks its claws and teeth into it, and then it like whirls around and it starts like charging in your direction.
I did not roll an 8. I rolled a 6.
Yeah, as you're like backing up and this one's leaping at you, you're unable to verify, and he is going to attack you.
Okay.
Do you gain
Should be
4
fine, yeah.
extra health since you're?
He sure did.
I gained
Braun went
3
up first.
extra health because I take 1 negative for casting a Hemomancer feature, but then I gained 4 positive for increasing my brawn by 2.
That's nice.
So a net gain of 3.
I am spending a momentum on this.
Okay. I rolled a 5 for my defense roll.
It's another crit.
Doesn't do anything. Because it's 10 damage, right?
Yes.
I half it to 5, and now I got 6 brawn.
Oh yeah. No. Okay.
That's
All right,
why I
let's
did
pull
it.
up. Okay, that is his attack. Well, he does have a second attack.
That's crazy.
He's just gonna try to grapple you.
Okay. So mine is difficult, but I have easy, so it's normal, and then his is difficult.
Which he would have easy, so it's normal.
Okay. I rolled a 21.
All right. He grips out. You manage to shove him back and make your way back towards the party. Is there anything else that anybody's trying to do in the chamber? I'm gonna just start.
Well, now it's 150% death if you go in there.
Yeah, I'm fully running away now.
I'm just asking. Otherwise, we're gonna move on to everyone running down the tunnel. I'm just making sure nobody else wants to try to do any crazy shit. Okay.
Nope.
All right,
Running
so you're
skill
rushing
check.
down the tunnel. The werewolf's chasing behind you. I need everyone to make an athletics test. It's going to be against a target number of 20. And then because Josh causes a lag behind, it's going to be difficult. So it's going to go up to like 26.
Athletics and what?
It could be agility or brawn, whichever you guys choose. Max got a 2.
I got an 18.
Okay, it's 20.
17.
The tunnel starts to crack and
I got 5.
break as you're running through it. A couple of the werewolves get caught, and then as you're turning back and you're seeing that, V, you're able to like reach out with your good arm and like grab some of the stone and rock and pull as it shakes and starts to collapse into the tunnel. And you guys clear out the other side. There's another one of those rushing underground rivers about 10 feet below the ledge that you spill out at. You can hear and you can see from tunnels and ramps more of the wolves running around, and then down by a little like harbor area you can see some more tied off rafts.
It's rafts.
Time
All
to
right.
get in a boat.
Yeah, car cuts
get
off
out
the
of here.
line as all of you get in the raft, and racing through the bumping waters, we see all of you disappear into the darkness. It takes a long time before you reach a part of the tunnels that's quiet. Maximilian is doing his best based upon the notes that he took to navigate you back in the direction of where he knows there's an exit up to the surface. One of the ones he marked on the way here. All of you are balancing corners and sides of this raft as the
I would
body of
just-
Jensen Sharp is laid out in its center.
I would just like to note that when super strength went down, I went down.
Oh, okay. Make a recovery test for me.
Uh, 19.
Okay. We're going to say that with his medical knowledge and you passing your recovery test, you're kind of like leaned up. You're not really able to do much of anything at this point other than walk on your power.
Don't worry, V. We will get your arm reattached when we get home. Everything will be fine.
Maximilian
That was
pops out of the
intense.
invisibility, and you can see more of his magic draining away from him as he breathes heavily and he leans down. His eyes are just kind of leveled on Jensen's corpse. Unusually quiet.
Is this the way, Max? I'm just
I think
trying
we're
to
almost...
get his mind off of Jensen and on the task at hand. Basically.
I think we're almost there, yes.
You know, Dad, you might be able to do for him what you did for me.
It is quite possible, yes. Though I don't think Jensen would want that.
I don't know. He didn't consider me a monster.
Still. From what I know of Jensen, he would want to be given a hunter's burial or send-off, whatever that is for them.
We might be able to find out. We could take him back to his lodge,
He should go back to his lodge.
and we could do with perhaps a few days' rest.
Yes,
Perfect opportunity for travel.
we need to, at the very least, tell the hunters of what's happening in the sewers. For any wolves that spill out.
Yes, you're right. That Darkladers Club, I remember where it is, and I'm a normal human.
I would say you and Carr are the only people who could go tell him.
You and Carr should go, and then I will get V home, and at least we will wait outside, at the very least.
The raft tucks into an area with one of the old wrought iron ladders. He uses the last of his telekinesis to bring Jensen up above, and he'll say, "Keep Carr as well, you won't have me to carry him. And besides, I've got a little magic left in me." And Maximilian will take one last look at Jensen and kind of solemnly nod and flourish his hand as he just turns invisible one last time this long rest.
Thank you, Max. Be careful. We will be back at the manor.
Safe travels.
I'll bend down and pick up Jensen in like a fireman carry over my shoulder with my one good arm that I have left. Because I don't think either of them are going to be able to lift him up at all. And we'll start
there's
heading
a cart
back towards the
nearby.
manor.
Yeah, don't we have my cart?
Is there a cart?
No.
No, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's probably a cart somewhere you can steal if you want.
We'll
It's okay,
procure
I'll
a
just
cart.
carry him.
It is easy because it is a crime and it is dark.
True. V doesn't appear to be struggling carrying him.
Okay, yeah, we're good.
I'd like to fade ahead. It's quiet in the house, other than the blithering little sobs from... Oh man, I'm blanking on her name. Who's the... This is why I always gotta have all my sheets. Hannah, the maid, who is doing the best she can to make him look as nice as possible, laid out on one of the back tables past the kitchen out near the back of the house. What are the rest of you doing? Marie and Timothy and Charlie and Bertrand are at like a very sharp patrol, knowing that you guys came back. All of them are outside patrolling the grounds with Jensen, dead from clearly violent wounds.
You know, Dad, we could always bring him back, and then if he didn't want it, we could kill him again.
So
Now
dark.
my sword started glowing in its scabbard just now.
I mean, we would give him the
No
option
longer
that
friends.
way.
To desecrate Jensen's body. Carr walks over to
I mean,
Jensen.
I want to save him, you know?
That is not saving him, V.
Are you saying that I'm damned?
I am not saying that at all. I'm saying for Jensen, that is not saving him.
Okay.
And I don't even know if I could.
That's true.
It has only
that one
worked.
guy was talking about a magical component of some kind.
Yes, and it's only worked the once with you.
Was that the only time you had your assistant with you?
No, he helped me throughout the studying process.
Wonder if he did something, if we could track him down, could figure out what he did that allowed it to work.
Well, that is something to put on a to-do list.
Just in case anybody else dies that wouldn't have minded being like me.
Well, how about this, V? How about we get, for anyone that we would want to bring back, we get permission from them beforehand. Like when Max gets back, we will ask him if he wants to be brought back.
That's a good idea.
We
I
should
don't
not
think
be
we can
doing
bring
this.
Car back the same way.
Well, not the same. Car is mechanical. Could rebuild him, perhaps.
I mean,
If
just
the
out
case
of character, there is a technological way to get undeath. I just didn't go with that one.
Let's let me die first.
Yeah.
Car's gonna kneel down next to Jensen and say, "If I don't see you again, friend, farewell." And he'll give him like a tap on his chest, and then he's gonna go up and he's gonna go outside and try to find a high vantage point and then protect the property from somewhere.
Can you sew back on my arm now?
Yes. Let me get the kit. I'll start.
And as one by
sewing his
one,
arm up.
each of you goes to complete what busy work you can. We cut across the city as Maximilian pops into sight and leans up against the Darklader's bar. Yes, could I have a drink, please? And I came bearing a warning. Fitz, who's currently behind the bar, eyes him. Oh, a warning? Hey, wait. You're one of Jensen's friends, right? He was going to go meet some of our guys. Yes, we kind of went ahead of them, tried to do the work, keep your people safe. Fitz eyes him as he lies to him, but seems to believe it, or at least not want to question it. And, well, you see, there was a rather large contingent of werewolves, more than just a pack, like was expected. And, things didn't go very well. We lost Jensen down there. And, their leader, well, is a powerful werewolf named Morloon. I think that we took care of him. What did you say? Adewale limps out from the back room. Morloon? Yes, Morloon. He attempted to transform, and we took him down during his transformation. The werewolves are running crazy, though. We need to block up the sewers and watch out for them. Hopefully they'll filter out of the city another way. Yes, one of the underground lakes. Adewale looks to Fitz. Get Madame Busson. Call in everybody, and get our men out of the ground. Everyone should be watching the exits from the sewers. He rushes off. Max looks a little confused. I thought you'd be happy. We took out their leader. The pack should be rudderless. He takes another shot, and Adewale leans in and looks at him. Morloon is an old wolf. He's been in and out of this city before. He cocks his head at Max. Didn't have a chance to check his body, did you? He can't die during a transformation. That's where we're going to end this part of the story arc. And next time we play, we will be exploring the lives of a young group of criminals on the backdrop of the shadows of this city, who may or may not know that there is an evil brewing below. That's up to Chris. James, Jensen was incredible.
Dude.
Seriously.
I should have fought you guys more in character to not go in there. Especially after Max started talking like he was.
Dude, I was aware that was Matt trying to warn us not to do it, but like in character, it just didn't make sense for V to.
That's fair, and we voted. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not like salty about it. I'm just saying like I wish I had pushed harder because like after we found the Unbitten and the fact that they were way more he like quickly realized that they were way more organized than he expected, and when he was like, "Oh shit!" Like there's more going on. Like we gotta get it. Yeah.
I expected it to definitely be possible that like you guys would get captured by them somehow or something like that. And then like when the idea of like fighting him one-on-one for leadership came up, like I had thought about the possibility of that too. And to be honest, I thought Josh was going to die tonight. So
I thought I was going to die after I got downed in one
because I
hit.
knew he was going to be like, I knew he was going to think he could handle it, and I knew that I knew that like because of certain features he had in combination with each other, he was going to feel really confident. So I thought I was going to end up being him, and then it kind of ended up being forced to be you, and you just got wailed on like so hard, and then just a bad recovery test roll. Like if you think about it, if you had passed that recovery test, like you were right there, like you guys were about to make that escape happen without losing like
D12 and a D8. D12 and a D8, and I rolled a 3 and a 1.
Yeah, rough.
That's
okay. That just means you get to make a new character.
I literally just thought of a new character that I want to talk to you about next time we hang out in person for this arc. I already have the character in mind. I just haven't built him, obviously. But it's just
for your criminal character.
No, I have not actually done that yet. But
do that first.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah. But I do have an idea for what I want to play after.
Yeah, reach out to me and we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But first, enjoy your vacation and decompress the character last. It's been a long time since you've had a character die, I feel like. So
yeah, it's rough.
This is the first time I haven't been the first death in a campaign I've played in.
Well, technically, like per the original rules, like Chris should have died when he got turned into a vampire. I just didn't feel like the original recovery test rules were very fair in the moment, so I let you guys do stuff to get him out.